Do you want early access? Do you want uncut reactions? If so, then check out our Patreon. Link in the description down below. So, yeah, last episode, Don and Gilda made a really dumb decision. They found the room. They found it, but the door was locked, and now someone's coming in on them.
And again, to be fair, they don't quite know how dumb of a decision it is.
True.
Because of something they are misinformed about. So.
Yes, very true. Very, very true.
That might be, in my opinion, the only thing that I think Norman has done so far that's a little bit dumb.
Yeah.
I understand not wanting to upset them and everything, but when you're playing a game of life and death, it's kind of important to iterate that it is a game of life and death to those who are going to be involved in the game.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because then they know...
Because then you have people playing with everyone's lives on their mind rather than let's save this person that isn't even alive on their mind that we care about.
Yeah.
That we don't know that isn't alive.
I think if...
Ray, you could tell Ray didn't agree with him either because he was like, when are you planning to tell them? And he's like, I'll cross that bridge when
we get
come
there,
to it.
Yeah.
Ray might have even thought out ahead of time and been like, I don't like that idea.
Well, of course, because he wants everyone to... He wants everyone to be as informed on this as they can be, especially if they're going to be involved in the planning and the process.
And again, this is coming from the perspective of if Ray is actually on their side. So
yes,
still can't 100% trust him.
I don't. I literally do not.
Yeah,
I'm still iffy about Ray. There's so many things about this show that I love, dude. I can't really think of anything wrong with it so far. It's really well crafted. The characters are intelligent. The writing's intelligent. The monsters are terrifying. And the human characters that are on the side of the monsters are also very terrifying in their own way. Mother, Mom, she seems that she's this authoritarian overlord who, in all honesty, just sees the children as cattle, even though she puts on the face that she cares. And then there's Sister, who is literally a freak of nature who can chase them down.
There could be more to
them.
the mama as well.
Maybe.
If she's actually a human and not we don't really know if the demons can disguise themselves as people or not yet.
Oh, that's true.
That's
true. I didn't think about that.
If there's going to be a scene where she has to confront them, and she's going to be trying to kill somebody, and we see her transform into one.
Ooh.
Then yeah, I would say that she definitely just views them as cattle and stuff. But if she's actually a human, she may be playing the game for her own life in the best way that she knows how.
Yeah, and if she fails, then she gets devoured too.
Yeah, and I mean, one could question the moral choice of as an adult that's supposed to be a mother figure. Are you really going to put your own life ahead of all these children that way? But people who are scared don't always make the most moral choices,
Well, no, morality goes out the window. Life. Morality goes out the window when
someone has a gun to your head, essentially.
Exactly. I mean, for anyone who wants to know the hardest choices someone can make, watch the movie Sophie's Choice. You ever seen that?
There's a lot of horror movies I can think of that have stuff like that, terrifying choices. There's the whole joke with it in Rick and Morty too. It's you have to pick one. It's Summer. I choose Summer. It's
yeah.
Wow.
Well, the reason why I mentioned Sophie's Choice is because that one right there, that's a choice no mother should ever have to make.
Yeah.
It's a mother literally having to choose. During the Holocaust, too, she had to choose between which of her children she wanted to send to the gas chamber.
Yeah, not heard about that, but...
It
sounds rough.
Fucking harrowing, dude. I mean, it's...
When they use the manipulation tactic of, it's not just about whether or not you live or die. If you don't cooperate with me, no longer, not only will I kill you, but I'll just straight up go ahead and kill all of them as well.
Yes.
So,
and you'll watch.
At that point, they've kind of manipulated you into making the kind of choices that, she's making right now.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It's at least she gets an amount of time with each of the kids, if so, she can give them as best life as she can. She really does give them an okay life until they get shipped off. She does her best to make them all comfortable and happy.
Yeah.
Until that happens, so...
Yeah.
It kind of makes me think she could be just under the gun by the monsters.
Anyway, we got the episode queued up here. Let's give it a watch and let's see what happens.
That's not at all what I expected.
I did not expect that either.
What you talking about, woman?
What you talking about, bitch? So, holy shit. Sister is... I guess making her move now as to overthrow Mom in some way. I think what she's going to do is she's going to try and allow some of the kids to escape, and thus Mom falls.
It wouldn't look good on her if some of her kids got out.
Yeah.
That is true.
And then Sister's there.
But it wouldn't look good on her either, being there to keep the kids from getting out.
But she's not the one in command.
She might not be thinking about that fully. But
no, she's not. Which, if they can take advantage of the Sisters...
She could spin a story like, she fucking sent me to the other side of the house to check on something where nothing was going on. And while that was happening, she let the kids escape out this side of the house, so, I mean, she could have a plan like that, who knows?
I don't know. I mean, there's so much to think about here.
That would definitely be a good weapon in their arsenal if she ends up just being like, I'll help you, 5 little shits.
Yeah. I mean...
Because it supports my own personal gain, so fuck it.
Well, that's how you appeal to people who are seeking power. You appeal to their lust for that power, that lust for
freedom as well.
And yeah, the whole thing with the sister is that she's pretty much mentally incapable of running the thing by herself because of her mental instabilities. I mean, the whole thing with her jealousy of Mom is just it's based on in her mind as a logical fallacy. It's like, I could do way better than Mom could. I could, don't you think? And talking to that little baby that she carries around with her and everything. Like, when people you see, I forget what the exact term is.
Well, there's
but it's a person who...
Another big advantage in there, too, is she could have the same tool that they have right now, which is Ray.
Yeah.
Supposedly feeding Mama whatever they want.
Yeah.
Which, I'm still wondering about that, because he said we're going to have him tell her something, but he actually said basically what they were doing.
Well,
but
I think it's a fake plan.
Yeah, I mean, Norman's thinking ahead on this shit. So, I mean, he's playing a chess game, and I think he's always going to be one step ahead of Ray.
Yeah.
He's making sure, he obviously said, I don't know if I can trust you, but, he's going to let Ray make him, think the whole time that, if that's what he was doing and he was flipping it around so that he could still stay the spy and for his own benefit and everything. But at the same time, Ray knows, now we have confirmation. One of his deals is not he just gets to live. He gets shipped out in January. Which the thing with thinking about your own life, you have 2 options here: cooperate until you get shipped out to die, or go with the kids that might be able to actually make sure that you live. And so he might be on their side.
I think he still is on their side more than he is on Mom's side. I don't think he's playing 100% of his cards on one side.
Yeah, I think he's playing definitely a double agent deal. He's making sure he stays alive by not feeding too much false info that they want him to, but...
And also he's
also playing it in a way that he can see what's going on. He can try to guess what Norman's thinking, and he can play it in a way that he can help out without giving himself away too early or something.
Yeah. Also, this fake assassination plot that Ray is feeding to Mom.
Yeah.
With
that was at least a fake part. He's planning to kill you,
but
what else is the detergent and herbicide for?
Because that Norman said it's part of our distraction plan coming up.
So basically, just took it just to have it be.
Yeah,
have it come up missing to confirm what he said. Basically.
Yes,
so.
And then of course there's also what Norman found under Ray's bed. What did he find there?
Yeah, he did just find something that kind of confirms he has been trying to set this up for a long time. So
yeah, and
it didn't really say. It didn't show us what it was. It didn't say if it was a positive or a negative thing. He smiled like it was a positive thing, but the show's been pulling all kinds of
But there was also a little notice there that. Let's see if I can.
Wait, you thought it was this, but it was idea moments.
Here, I'll go to the part where it's all this to make sure you 2 don't get killed.
Yeah.
There's something that Norman read there that pretty much solidified Ray's intent on at least him and Emma getting out. Because I think that's the thing with Ray, is that he knows that where Mom has got her hooks in him to a certain degree, there's no, like, the guarantee of him getting out is smaller than Norman and Emma. He knows this. And I think what Norman found is effectively Ray's main escape plan, and he's giving it to Norman and Emma to have. That's what I'm thinking here. Maybe. I don't know what it is. That's what gets me, is that there's just so much it can be. Ugh, God. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this show is a mind trip. It's a mind fuck, and you know what? I love it. I love this show so much. I hope everyone who is watching this is enjoying it. If you're watching this on YouTube, you know what the deal is. You know, link to the Vimeo down below for our version that actually includes footage. And also, if you want to check out our full uncut reactions to it, then head over to our Patreon where you can check that out. And I guess until next time, everybody, signing off. I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
And we'll see you in the next one, everybody. Peace out.
Rip and tear until it is done.